why bad to tell us he was getting a Rolls Royce, bro? Like, but you could tell, like, nigga want to flex. Like, it like who, like he must be flexing on his. Oh, yo, hey, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine how this sounds to this man's family and to his real homies and his day one partners. Hey, so, hey, dog, hey, bag. So, what you were doing when Nuski died? Like, how you got the Nuski news? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you got the Nuski news? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? You know, man, I was like, hey, bro, we got the big bag, bro, the big bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in L.A., on the showroom floor, give me a Rolls Royce, and then they told me my brother died. Why the hell he went with you, nigga? Fam bam, YouTube. What poppin', man? We back with another one, folks. Back with another video, man. You smell me? We in Memphis, Tennessee today, though, man. We in Memphis, Tennessee today, man. We gotta talk about the boy Nuski, man. You know what I'm saying? How Nuski came across my radar, though. They're gonna load it up for y'all, though. How Nuski came across my radar. Y'all heard of FNG Lil Marcus, bro? He was finessed 2 times, homie, bro, and he spread a lot of light on the war in Memphis, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that Finesse and Moneybagg Yo had a beef that was this deep. You dig? Like, a lot makes sense now. Even though he didn't talk too much, a lot still makes sense. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at 607 off for that interview. But yeah, man, we in Tennessee. We back with Dose of Mystery, man. It's been a minute since I even watched Dose's channel, man. Shout out to Dose. Y'all run him up, man. We need to get him to 200K ASAP. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video. Make sure y'all ring the bell. After you ring the bell, hit awesome. You want me to be bangers. Kingdom Reacts 2, man. We going crazy, man. Let's get into the content, though, folks.
What to do, man? Finally got you sitting down, man.
Police were dispatched here about an hour ago after getting a call about gunshots being fired in the area. Now, what we do know right now is that police are reporting that one male victim was shot here on the scene.
So my brother, he died in January, you know what I mean?
Long live Big Nuski, man.
It was January 28th, 2022. The streets of Whitehaven, a neighborhood in South Memphis, carried the usual tension that lingered long after sundown. That night, a car eased into the parking lot of the New Haven River Apartments. In the passenger seat sat Kevion Bruce, better known to the streets and the rap scene as Big Nuski. He stepped out alone. No crew, no security, just another young man moving quietly in a city where silence could mean survival or danger. Moments later, the silence was shattered by gunfire. Multiple rounds cracked through the air. Witnesses dove for cover. The vehicle that had dropped him off sped away. When police arrived, they found Nuski lying still. He had been shot several times. There was nothing they could do. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. But this wasn't just another street killing in Memphis. Nuski was a rising rapper, signed to MONEYBAGG Yo's Bread Gang label. He was family to Big 30. He was building a name, a sound, and a future. And yet, in seconds, it was all gone. In the hours that followed, the rumors began to swirl. Some claimed it was a case of mistaken...
Bro, it's crazy, like, how you could be, like, in the streets, right? Running with top shotters, top guys in the industry, like Bag. You know, we saw him with Big Homie G, bro. Big 30. You did what I'm saying? So you know he had to be with Yo Gotti sometimes, bro. And it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if Bag is in LA, bro. If you in LA, Bag, or wherever you at, why the hell is Nuski in Whitehaven, bro? But you say that my brother. I mean, if he just wanted to go to Whitehaven because he was a gangster, then I get that. But I don't know, gang. That, like, stuff like that be kind of puzzling me, though.
Identity. Others whispered about a setup. Some said he was never the intended target at all. But the bullets didn't care. That night, whatever brought him to those apartments, Big Nuski never left.
Police were dispatched here about
Probably
an hour ago after getting a call about gunshots being fired in the area. Now, what we do know right now is that police are reporting that one male was shot here on this scene. Now, again, the did not survive.
The news of Big Nuski's passing spread quickly across Memphis and beyond. Within hours, tributes from fellow artists and fans began flooding social media. Before the headlines, before the tributes, before the rumors, there was just Kevion Bruce. Born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, Kevion came up like so many others in the city's rougher neighborhoods, surrounded by music, pressure, and survival. But unlike most, he had a voice that caught attention, not loud or flashy, but serious, focused, intentional. In a scene where energy often outweighs bars, Nuski brought both. He was best known by his stage name, Big Nuski, a quiet force on the mic and a quiet figure in real life. He wasn't industry polished. He wasn't mainstream. But in Memphis, he was making noise. His biggest break came when he signed to Bread Gang, the imprint by MONEYBAGG Yo. It was a stamp of credibility. Bread Gang wasn't just a label. It was a family, a crew, a brand that carried weight in Memphis. And for Nuski, it meant backing from one of the city's biggest rap stars.
But I had just talked to him the day before that, and I was like, bro, the money in the bag in, the big bag in, man, we finna do this, we finna do that. He like, oh, they don't want to see no gangster with no money. That's the last thing I remember him saying, like, they don't want to see me with this money. So boom, I was on the showroom floor, I was buying, getting a Phantom, Rolls Royce, and they called me, I'm pulling off, I'm finna gas up. I'm gonna cross the street from the...
Why bad to tell us he was getting a Rolls Royce, bro? Like, but you could tell, like, nigga want to flex. Like, it like who, like he must be flexing on his. Oh, yo, hey, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine how this sounds to this man's family and to his real homies and his day one partners. Hey, so, hey, dog, hey, bag. So, what you were doing when Nuski died? Like, how you got the Nuski news? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you got the Nuski news? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? You know, man, I was like, hey, bro, we got the big bag, bro, the big bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in L.A., on the showroom floor, give me a Rolls Royce, and then they told me my brother died. Man, why the hell he went with you, nigga?
Where I got the car from.
He your brother, though.
They call, bro. They saying Nuski, call Jigga on. One answer the phone. Mama and his mom, his baby mamas, them just stamped it. You know, they stamped it, so that was a hard situation.
He was also family to another rising Memphis talent, Rodney Wright Jr., better known as Big 30. The two were cousins, collaborators, and reportedly close off the mic. Their chemistry showed in the few tracks they recorded together, and in their support for each other on social media. While Big 30's career took off under Less Entertainment and a deal with Bread Gang, Nuski was following closely behind, building his name track by track.
Like, how much do you miss Nuski, man?
I couldn't put it in words for real. And I noticed at the interview, I wish I could. I couldn't even put it in words. I ain't never missed a nigga that much. Like, in my life, I ain't never lost a friend, a cousin, a homie that close to me in my life.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Big Nuski's life wasn't just shaped by music. In Memphis, where rap and the streets often overlap, affiliations run deep and rumors run deeper. What's confirmed is this: Nuski was signed to Bread Gang, a label founded by MONEYBAGG Yo and tied closely to Memphis street culture. Bread Gang isn't officially a gang, but in Memphis, lines blur. The label has roots in the same neighborhoods where local crews form, alliances shift, and loyalty is tested daily. Being Bread Gang meant being seen and sometimes being targeted.
What's your relationship with MONEYBAGG?
With my big brother.
That boy got a big ass tit on his ear, bro. That nigga right up with the North Carolina Georgia shirt on. I bet he was bad as hell growing up. That's how he got that titty. Like, bro, anybody, especially dudes who got titties on their ear, bro, they were bad as hell growing up, bro. Straight up, bro. I had cousins with big ass titties on the ear, boy. But get what, boy? Bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we can confirm. And long live Nuski, bro. I just had to talk about that. Like, if you got a big ass tit on your ear, you a bad as hell. And if you 3 years old with all silver, your ass is bad. Like, straight up. Or was bad. You feel me?
Beyond that, speculation begins. Online, Nuski was often rumored to be a member of KSBG. Social media users and street forums connected him to the initials and symbols used by that group. Others claimed he was one of its most active members, even calling him a shooter for the sect. KSBG is an alleged Memphis-based street crew or gang that is frequently mentioned in online forums, social media posts, and YouTube speculation, especially in discussions surrounding Memphis rappers like Big Nuski, Big 30, and others in the Brick Gang circle. KSBG is often rumored to stand for things like Kill Some Bread Gang or other variations. Posts on Reddit and YouTube videos began tying him to older conflicts in Memphis, linking him to retaliation shootings. To the public, Big Nuski carried the image of a street rapper, gritty, silent, and serious. He didn't smile much in photos. His lyrics spoke of pressure and paranoia. And in Memphis, that kind of presence often comes with assumptions. But when you separate fact from rumor, a more complicated picture emerges. In March 2016, what was supposed to be a celebratory CD release party turned into a coordinated law enforcement operation. On the night of March 13th, a publicized event tied to Moneybagg Yo took place at the former Maserati Club along Highway 70 in Mason, Tennessee, a small town in Tipton County just outside Memphis. The gathering drew a large crowd, but it had also drawn the attention of multiple law enforcement agencies. According to the Tipton County Sheriff's Office, deputies and investigators were not simply responding to the party itself. Authorities said the operations was planned in advance, targeting criminal activity, retaliatory acts, and individuals believed to be on probation or parole. As officers moved in, the scene quickly escalated. By the end of the night, 28 people had been taken into custody. Dang. Law enforcement reportedly seized 10 loaded firearms, along with...
This is when they say Moneybagg Yo was on wire, or they recorded him telling. Y'all heard that? I heard that. They said Moneybagg Yo was telling or something like that.
Cash, drugs, and bulletproof vests. Officials claim that several of those arrested were known gang members. Among those arrested that night was reportedly Moneybagg Yo and Big Nuski. Local news outlets reported that they were taken into custody on drugs and gun charges. The arrests and seizures made headlines across Memphis media, with authorities framing the operation as a significant disruption of criminal activity tied to the event. Then, in 2017, according to local news reports, Memphis police arrested Nuski in connection with the car burglary at an apartment complex. When officers searched a nearby residence, they found Bruce hiding in a closet. He was charged with burglary of a motor vehicle, theft of property, and possession of a controlled substance with intent to manufacture or sell. It was a typical Memphis case, low level, street adjacent, but not uncommon for young men in the city. There's no record of conviction for these crimes, no gun charges, no assault or attempted homicide on paper. Beyond that one arrest, the trail goes quiet. If he was involved in more serious activity, he either avoided law enforcement attention or never got caught. Online, though, the story is different. Street blogs and local forums describe Nuski as a known enforcer, someone who slid on rivals and was respected for putting in work. They allege he was involved in multiple shootings, including an incident where he allegedly shot rival rapper Stupid Duke in the leg, and others involving
Nuski shot Duke. How the hell those know this? I didn't know that. I didn't know Nuski shot Duke, bro. But I did hear that, you know, Duke be your little Kenny, like, them boy were trying to get bag and everybody around him, bro. I did hear that.
Trula Mafia affiliates. The night Big Nuski was killed, no one was arrested. No suspects was named. No motive was confirmed. But in the streets and online, people were already connecting the dots. Some said it was a hit. Others called it a mistake. But no one believed it was random. One of the earliest theories to spread was about a chain, allegedly stolen from a rival rapper and sold to the wrong person. In this version of events, someone close to Nuski had purchased or flexed that chain online. That story goes that the chain's original owner or someone connected to them was looking to retaliate. Nuski, according to the rumor, wasn't the target, but he was with the person who was. And when the car pulled up that night in Whitehaven, the shooter made the call. They saw the vehicle. They saw the jury. They opened fire. Another theory centers on a car. Online posts suggest Nuski had loaned his vehicle to someone he trusted. The person dropped him off at the apartment complex, then left with the car, possibly to handle something. Moments later, Nuski was shot. Some believe the shooter was tracking the vehicle, not the man. When Nuski stepped out, he unknowingly took someone else's heat. Others say it wasn't about mistaken identity at all. In the more detailed, though unverified accounts, Nuski was tied to a string of past shootings. Reddit threads and YouTube videos claimed he was involved in retaliatory hits across Memphis. They say he shot rivals, that he slid on his ops after one of his own was hit, that he was deep in a war, and his passing was just the next move in the back and forth of retaliatory attacks. There's no evidence of this in public record. Police have never named suspects or hinted at gang motives, but the rumors persist. Others accuse someone inside Nuski's own circle. There were whispers that whoever borrowed his car that night knew more than they said, that maybe Nuski was set up, that maybe someone wanted him out of the way. Another angle focused on loyalty or betrayal. Nuski was signed to MONEYBAGG Yo, who was closely affiliated with CMG, but his cousin, Big 30, had also worked with 1017 and was friendly with Gucci Mane, a longtime rival of Yo Gotti and CMG. In a city where allegiances can turn fatal, critics...
I don't think Gotti or Gucci got anything to do with Big Nuski's death. I just want to throw that out there. I don't think Gucci or Gotti got anything to do with that.
Said Nuski was caught between factions, standing too close to both sides. The truth? Still unknown. Police have made no public statements about these theories. There's no arrest, no resolution, just silence. And in that silence, the speculation grows. But even in a city hardened by street retaliations, some say Nuski's passing hit different. Because whether he was a target, a decoy, or just in the wrong place at the wrong time, he shouldn't have passed away that night. Rest in peace, Big Nuski.
Man, rest in peace to Nuski, man. Like, straight up, bro, my opinion on it, like, when I watched that FNG Lil Mark interview, I honestly think, I hate to say this, and this is my opinion. I ain't trying to put no police on nobody, but I kind of think Lil Mark might have had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But Bag was into it with so many people, bro. Bag was into it with Finesse and Lil Mark. Now, that right there turned into like, a deadly war. Then Bag was into it with Mob and Stupid Duke and B.O. Lil Ken and them. You know what I'm saying? And they weren't playing the radio. So Bag had to go get some protection, bro. So he went and got Nuski, Big 30. You know what I'm saying? Okay, who Big 30 tied to? He tied the Chopper Gang. You feel me? Who Nuski tied to? Nuski tied folks over here. So Bag had to get protection. To protect the bag, to protect the brand. You feel me? But when it was time to be protected, Bag didn't protect Nuski. Now, I ain't saying Bag could have told a grown-ass man where he should go and where he need to go and things of that nature, bro. But if you know Nuski is the muscle, if you know Nuski is the enforcer, if you know Nuski is the real street guy in your crew, bro, then you should have had him close to you, bro. There's no reason Nuski should have been in Memphis, in Whitehaven, none of that, bro. Unless Bag was telling him, like, bro, stay your ass up out of there. I got you a crib in L.A. I got you a penthouse in L.A., bro. Stay in L.A. One thing about Lil Durk when it came to King Von, bro, Lil Durk knew Chicago wanted Von. He knew what kind of guy Von was, bro. So Durk got Von the hell out of Chicago. Everywhere Von went, he was bulletproof. Because Von was a gangster. OTF knew that. 100K Track knew that, bro. Now, it's crazy as hell how Von actually lost his life. You feel me? But you can't stop fate. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that, bro, why the hell Nuski being the gangster that he is, why the hell he was even in Memphis, bro? That's what I want to know. So Memphis 10, y'all, get in them comments, man. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. Anyway, though, folks, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, though, folks, in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like that video. Don't forget to sub it up. Make sure you ring that bell. After you ring that bell, make sure you hit all, because I don't want y'all to be missing none of these banger, folks. You smell me. More life or no life. More will know with me. I know how we come at OT and we getting straight out the mud. I go by done. 3K by the day. 10K we on the way, man. Roll to that 100K plaque, and we gonna have that by the top of the 10 knot, man. You smell what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Kingdom Reacts 2. Y'all know how we get down. I'm gonna let y'all in the next video. Let's get it. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer. Got a quarter pound on me, hey.